The Hilton-Bluffton Chamber of Commerce trying to help local businesses manage their way through this pandemic. Charlie Clark joins us. Charlie, you guys held a teleconference involving a number of businesses last week. What was that exchange like, and where do we go from here?
Well, Bob, we had over 500 businesses and individuals on a call that we're doing weekly now because they have become so popular. It's a great way for us to connect leaders across a variety of fields. For example, on the last call, we had Dr. Frank Rodriguez, Superintendent of Schools. We had Jeremy Clark, the CEO of Hilton Head Hospital. We had our mayors. We had our town managers, just all in one place, delivering unfiltered information related to where we are. And as you know, things are changing by the minute, it seems. And so it's really helpful. We've turned those into weekly calls. They're happening every Wednesday, and they have just been a really great way to get that information, ask questions of leaders. People are open to asking questions in this Zoom format, and we're so thrilled to see that so many are taking advantage of it.
All right, you've been here through storms and things like that and recoveries from that. How does this compare, at least on the front end?
Just as it is for everyone across the world, it's unprecedented. What it's doing to our local economy and the decimation of our workforce is just critical right now. And we've just really been encouraged. We've actually called every single one of our businesses, and we're continuing to do that, to say, we're here for you. How can we help you? What do you need? And they're letting us know what those needs are. And many of those needs we are helping them just really navigate what's coming out of Washington with the SBA. There's relief that is coming down the pike for businesses, for laid off workers, and we just want to make sure that our members and the business community, the community in general and large, is aware of what's happening and what those are. So we're disseminating that information and helping them navigate those waters.
Yeah, so there is SBA help. Besides what's going on in Congress, and they're still working on some things, where can you help lead them down the line with the Small Business Administration?
Well, I think just helping them navigate, the Chamber, we encourage people to go to HiltonHead-BlufftonChamber.org. We have a COVID-19 page that we update multiple times daily with information on SBA, where you can get resources, unemployment, what's happening. Just a great one-stop shop for everything from DHEC information to the latest information coming out from the SBA in one location. So it's just a great place to resource and find out what's available.
All right, that's businesses. What about all the people who are getting laid off? What can the Chamber do anything for that? And what kind of resources are you finding helpful?
Well, I think one of the things this is a community effort. There's no doubt about that. When it comes to navigating those waters, as we mentioned, SBA, what's coming down with that, and unemployment, just helping them, where do I go to fill out the paperwork? Who do I call? What website do I take a look at? And then also just things we're doing with the workforce, for example, with restaurants. Obviously, we started the Takeout Blitz, which has been incredibly popular, having people support our local restaurants during this time. And people are, and we're glad to see it. We really are.
There was an old movie, Support Your Local Sheriff, where you were doing it in a different fashion that way, for sure. You guys have also got doing something kind of graphically around town. Blue ribbons outside the office.
If you drive by the Chamber, Bob, you're going to see a lot of blue ribbons tied around our trees, and we are so happy to do that. It's just our way of very visually supporting our healthcare workers and our first responders who are on the front lines of this. They are working hours that are just unbelievable, and we just wanted them to know in a very visual way as they drive by the Chamber that we support you. We support you, and we thank you for what you're doing. It seems to have caught on. We have a lot of people are posting on our page, which is just really heartening to see that they've tied their trees in blue ribbons in support of our healthcare providers and our first responders, and that continues to trend. So if you're tying those blue ribbons around your trees, send your photos in on our social. We want to get it up there so that we can help them understand that we really do appreciate the work that they're doing on the front lines.
All right, headed out to do that right now. Thanks so much, Charlie. We appreciate it. Charlie Clark of the Hilton-Head-Bluffton Chamber of Commerce.